Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how you can install Debian 9 on your VirtualBox. So let's get started. So first of all, we are going to download the ISO file for Debian 9. So for that, you just need to search for Debian on your favorite browser. And the first link which will appear here will be from debian.org. So we are going to click that link. And here you will see so many links, and the link which we want to click is this link which says cd/USB ISO image. Okay, so just click on that link, or just add /cd in front of your debian.org URL. Now on this web page, you just need to click on this link which says download live image using HTTP, FTP or BitTorrent. And you can see the link here is cd/live, right? Now here you have two options for downloading the ISO file. One is this option which uses BitTorrent, and the other is the normal option. So we are going to choose the normal option, and I'm going to just click on the AMD64 link here. Just scroll down a little. So just click on this link which says Debian live 9 point whatever version you see here, AMD64 minus GNOME, and this is around 2.2 gigabyte file, so it will take some time to download. So now once you have downloaded this ISO file, we are ready to create the virtual machine on our VirtualBox. So for that, just click on new and then write your Debian machine name, and then just choose type Linux and version Debian 64-bit, and then click next. Here you can choose the memory. I'm going to just increase it until this green limit, and then click next. Here just leave everything as default, which is create a virtual disk now, and then we will choose the VDI option here. Click next, and then we will choose the dynamically allocated option here, and then click next. And here you can choose the location where you want to save your file, and you can choose how much amount of storage you want to give to your Debian machine. And then I'm going to click create, which is going to create my Debian virtual machine, but still we are not ready to start it because we haven't provided the path of ISO file here. So for providing the path, just select the Debian option here and then click on settings, which will open the settings of this Debian machine. And in the general settings, you just need to go to advanced, and here make this shared clipboard bidirectional and drag and drop bidirectional, and then we will go to the system. Here you can increase the number of processors. For example, by default VirtualBox will allocate one processor or one CPU for your machine. You can increase it from here, right? Now we will go to the display. Display looks fine to me, so I'm not going to change anything here. And then I will go to the storage. Here you need to give the location to your ISO file. So just click on empty under controller IDE, and then click on this CD icon, and then browse to the location where your Debian ISO file is downloaded, and then select that file and then click open. And then we will go to the networks option here, and in adapter 1 you can choose this bridged adapter, and in my case I can see this option Dell wireless, but it can be different in your case. So whatever is the default name in your case, you just need to choose that and then click OK. And once you have done the settings, we are ready to start our machine. So just click on the start button here, and then you will see this window, and here you need to choose the option which says graphical Debian installer. You can go down or up using your arrow keys, and then press enter, and then the installation of Debian will start. So first of all, select the language. I will choose English here, and then continue. Then select your location wherever you are located. If your location is not in this list of countries, then you can choose others and then continue. And then you can choose the continent, and then you can choose the country in which you are living. Now you need to choose the locale, so I'm going to leave this as default and continue. And then you need to configure the keyboard. So whatever keyboard layout you have, you need to choose the keyboard layout from here. So I'm going to choose the German keyboard layout because I have the German keyboard, and then continue. And here you just need to give the host name for your machine. So I'm going to just give Debian here and then click continue, and then give the local domain. I'm going to leave this as blank and then continue. Now on the next window you need to provide the root password. So I'm going to give some root password here which you can remember, and then continue, and then create a new user. So you need to give the full name of the new user. I'm going to just write here Debian 9 and then continue, and this will be the username. I'm going to just leave it as default and then continue, and then you need to give the password for your new user. So I'm going to give the password for the new user now, and this password you need to remember in order to log in with this user credentials, and then click continue. And now you will see this partition disk window. So just leave this as default, which is guided use entire disk, and then continue. And now leave everything as default and then click continue, and then once again click continue. And then on the next window just choose finish partitioning and write changes to disk, and then continue. And then write changes to disk, you need to check this radio button, which is yes, and then continue. Now this step can take 5 to 10 minutes, so you need to wait for the installation to complete. So now after some time I see this window which asks me use a network mirror. So I'm going to just leave it as default, which is yes, and then click continue. And here you need to choose the country which is nearer to your place, and then continue. And then choose the mirror which is nearer to you, and then click continue. HTTP proxy, I'm going to leave it as default, click continue. And now it's asking me to install grub bootloader, so I'm going to leave it as default, which is yes, and click continue. And here I need to choose /dev/SDA. And now at the end I can see this message which says finish the installation, so I'm going to click continue. So now my Debian virtual machine has been rebooted. Now if you face this problem that at the rebooting step this Debian doesn't start, then the simple solution is you can just power off the machine. You can just click on this close button and then choose power off the machine, and then click OK, which is going to close the machine, and then you can simply restart it by selecting your machine and then click on the start button from here. And now we are going to log in with our credential which we have set, and now we can see the Debian 9 desktop. And when you click on activities you will see the side menu here, and also from here you can search for anything. So for example, I'm going to search for terminal, and I'm going to open the terminal. So first of all we will check whether this Debian is resizing when we resize our virtual machine or not. So it's not resizing. That means we need to install the VirtualBox guest editions. So for that we need to run some commands in the terminal. So I'm going to just zoom in a little so you can see these commands, and I'm going to give these commands sudo apt-get update and sudo apt-get upgrade, and then press enter, which is going to update and upgrade at the same time. And here you need to give your Debian password which you have set at the time of the installation. And now I can see this problem which says username is not in the sudoers file. So don't worry, it's a common problem and we will solve it. So just give this command first of all, sudo space hyphen or minus, and then press enter, and then provide your root password which you have set at the time of installation. So this is the root password and not the new user password. So just give that password and then press enter, and then you will see this kind of command prompt with the hash in front of it. Before you can see you were seeing the $, but when you log in as the root user you will see a hash in front of your command prompt, and you will see the user is root now. Now in here you need to give this command vi sudo and then press enter, which is going to open the /etc sudoers file, and here you can add the sudo privilege for your user, right? So you can see root has all the privileges, and we will add the same privileges for the user which is currently logged in. So you can just copy this and then go at the next line, and you can see I'm logged in with the Debian 9 user. So I'm going to just first of all paste this line here, and instead of root, I'm going to just change it to Debian 9. So this is my username, and then I'm providing all the root privileges to this user. And to save this, you need to press Ctrl O and then press enter, which is going to save your file. And then you can just press Ctrl X to get out of this file. Okay. So to verify, I'm going to give this command once again, vi sudo, press enter, and you can see this Debian 9 user is there. That means this user has now all the privileges. So I'm going to come out of this file, pressing Ctrl X, and now I'm going to exit from this user. So I'm going to just write exit and then press enter, and you can see once again Debian 9 @Debian 9 is printed here with the $. So first of all, I'm going to clear the terminal, and then I'm going to run this sudo apt-get update and sudo apt-get upgrade command once again. And now I'm going to give my Debian 9's user password, and you can see now it works. Here you just need to press Y and then press enter. So now the update and upgrade is completed. Let me clear the terminal once again. And now I'm going to give this command, su space hyphen, and then give my root password. And then I'm going to paste this command. This command and all the commands I'm going to give you in the description of this video, so you can directly copy them and paste it into your terminal. And now I'm going to press enter. And now I'm going to give this command, apt update, and then press enter. And once the update is complete, let me clear the terminal. And now I'm going to give the last command, which is this command, which is going to install VirtualBox guest editions on your Debian operating system. So this command also I'm going to give you in the description. And now I'm going to press enter and then press Y and then press enter. And once this command is finished, we need to restart our system. So I'm going to just close the terminal and then click close terminal. And then I'm going to power off the system. So just click on this button and just click power off. And once the machine is power off, you need to restart it once again. And now I'm going to log in once again. And now comes the moment of truth. So we will try to resize our Debian operating system. And you can see it's resizing according to the size of my Windows host. So this is working. And let's see if the copy and paste is working or not. So once again, I'm going to just open the terminal, and then I'm going to open the browser, which is running on my Windows operating system. And I'm going to copy this URL, and then I'm going to try to paste this URL on the terminal on Debian, and you can see it works. So now the copy and paste feature is also working. So in this way, you can install Debian on your VirtualBox. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and bye for now.